It's a twilight walk. Sun's gone down, starting to get darker. Give it another half hour, it's going to be pitch black. Welcome to Colganology. I've always said it'd be quite good fun to do one of these that's at night time. Didn't go quite as planned because, as you'll see, where I live is so dark, absolutely nothing came out on the camera. Enjoy! This is nowhere where we get the bats flying around. Oh yeah, there they are. The bats are here as usual. Whew. We got quite close. Don't know why they gather here. There's no pond here or anything which would attract insects, but I mean, there's loads of them here. I can see at least 5, 6 swooping around. Let me zoom in a bit so that when they do appear, it might be a little bit more obvious. Ooh. Fantastic. Yes, there you go. Nice to see the bats. Okay, well, it's gradually getting darker. Certainly the more we go into the sort of woody area it is. And we did see some rabbits earlier, what I thought was a fox, but it ran away from us so quickly. I didn't get a chance to get anything on camera. We're back out into the daylight again for the moment, but the night's drawing in. Okay, so now it's completely dark. And as you can see, we don't have a lot of street lighting around here. So, oh, don't just stop there, dog. I'll step on you. The only time we'll ever see the pug is when we get near a street lamp, because then he'll be slightly illuminated. Otherwise, it's all a bit of a mystery, isn't it? You have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. There's an alleyway just up here. If I walk down through it, there's a broken lamp at the end. It's really quite eerie. Hang on. Nope, not creepy in the slightest. I've just found out you can put a flash on the video on your phone. So you can see the dog, but you can also see how dark my street is, because the street lamps are very far apart and they're all low energy bulbs. So it's not very bright around here, but it doesn't really matter. It's a nice quiet area, never any trouble. So there, pug's arse by moonlight, well, torchlight. Anyway, I should be home in a second, and then you'll see me coming in my on my doorbell camera. Back to the daytime for the next bit of the video. 1, 2, 3, boom, daytime. So, thinking about fruits for autumn. Look at the berries that have come up on the Guelder Rose already. They're looking lovely. It wasn't so long ago these were all flowers. So, yes, they're a bit bitter, but they taste alright in jam. Oh, what's it? Blackbird's been here already. I'm just by that lovely ivy arch. Look at this. I love this. I love this arch. It goes right over the top here. Look. All twisted and gnarly like Celtic knotwork. It looks even better from this side. Look at that. Yeah, it's a poor old. What is it actually? So, oh, it's a hazel. It's a hazel that's been pulled over like this, just from the weight of ivy. Some of that ivy is about as thick as my forearm. Amazing. Here's a bit of mystery. What's been happening here? I mean, that's quite plainly a load of ears of wheat there, and loads up the tree. And there is a little tunnel through there out onto the wheat field. Who would bring that in here and actually sort of winnow all that wheat? How very strange. More evidence of disease here. More gummosis on yet another cherry tree. Seems to be a lot of it around here. Look at those, look. Like big amber worms. But there's a number of places all over this poor tree where it seems to have these areas of disease. Now, I must be said, it's not always disease that causes gummosis. Sometimes it's trauma, and in order to keep this path clear, they have had to occasionally cut back some of the leaning cherries, like this one here. And but they do recover. I mean, this one, when it was first chopped, I remember there was loads of this gummosis stuff weeping out of this tree, but not seeing very much now, looking around. Now there's a little bit there, but this one seems to have recovered nicely. The wood still seems a little bit dark and weird compared to what cherry kind of should look like, but nevertheless, it's obviously recovering. An actual wasp. I've hardly seen any this year, but there is an actual wasp. I mean a yellow jacket wasp, you know, the common type, or what used to be the common type. There we go, hawthorn already going red. First of the pheasant berries. First of the pheasant berries. Every one of these little clusters of flowers will have a berry eventually. And as I've said several times before, when they get really ripe, dark chocolate brown and almost too soft to pick, they taste like burnt caramel. They're great. Lovely little addition, lovely little flavour to add to your jams and things. So, a bit of a nighttime walk and a bit of a daytime walk. Variety is the spice of life. Or is that cinnamon? Anyway, see you on the next video. Toodle pip.
It's in the trees. It's coming. The demon! It's coming! No!